What's going on, everybody? So I figured I'd just go ahead and show you a few more features of iOS 8 Beta 1 today. I know my video yesterday was rather brief, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you just a few more things that I thought to be interesting on the new software. So first off, everybody always talks about battery life. How's the battery life? Let's check the battery life 24/7 with their OCD and all that good stuff. So yeah, now there's a way to go even further about checking how much battery you've used. So let's go into the settings here, and we will go to usage, and you'll notice something right here, right above your battery percentage, your battery usage. It has your usage since your last full charge, but now it actually goes into depth to show you which applications you've used the most of. Similar to Android, how you go on to your battery usage on the Android and it shows, your Android OS is running the majority of the time, or your screen, your brightness, and all that good stuff. Well, now it has each individual app on iOS 8 to show you pretty much the same thing, so you can look and say, okay, I've used my messages, that's what's taking up most of my battery. Second is just swiping through left and right on my home and lock screen, tweetbot, etc., etc. So it is kind of nice to go ahead and look and see, what you have used. So that is interesting thing number one. Number two is going to come into, that's funny, I just talked about battery and then I got low battery. Awesome. Perfect timing. Anyways, the next thing I'm talking about here is going to be under the accessibility feature. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if there's a long paragraph on a website that I don't really want to read, I'll just go ahead and click the speech to let it read it for me. So if you look under the accessibility and you go to speech, you see speak selection, which you've already had that. However, now you have speak the screen. Basically, when you have that clicked on, you would swipe down with two fingers from the top of your screen to hear the content of the entire screen. Now, being that this is beta, yeah, it's going to go ahead and name the website, the whole web address, part 1, part 2, etc., etc. So that's obviously, hopefully, going to be changed when the final version of iOS 8 comes out in the fall. But let me just go ahead and show you. Now, I wanted to show you one other thing too. I am using Alex here, is my enhanced quality language when it comes to speaking the screen, because this enhanced quality default one just doesn't seem to cut it. This one's kind of more human sounding rather than the Stephen Hawking sounding voice. So let's go ahead, and I've already got Apple's website up right here. So as you can see, this is basically what you're going to be reading, and who wants to actually look at that screen and read all that when you can just hear it? It makes things easier, especially if you're busy and you're multitasking, you're doing things, what have you. So just take your two fingers and you swipe down from the top and it will start reading.
Apple Store, Mac, iPod, iPhone, iPad, iTunes, support.
So, as you can see,
private user
let me turn this down here.
Huge for developers.
As you can see, it's starting to read every single possible detail.
For developers and everyone else. But that wasn't the goal. We simply set out to create.
So now it is actually reading the script in a page. Also, what you can do is, let me turn this down a little bit here. As it is speaking, you have this kind of looks like the assistive touch over here on the left-hand side. You can tap that, and it'll bring up this little window. You can slow the speed down. You can go backwards. You can pause it. So let's go ahead and pause it, which right now it doesn't work. Or you can go ahead and the voice stopped. So basically, really nice feature. Like I said, let's just go ahead and show you one more time.
iPad, iTunes, support.
Click that over.
Private user brief.
Okay, so it did pause that time. Just wanted to go ahead and show you for demonstration purposes, and then you can go ahead and play right where you left off. And then when you're done listening to it,
massive for everyone else,
just go ahead and click X, and that's it. So I thought that was kind of cool, because that's me. Like I said, I'd rather listen to the paragraph than just sit there and read it, especially if I got a lot of stuff going on, which tends to be the majority of my days. So I thought that was kind of neat too. One other thing I wanted to show you is on the weather. weather application is extremely beefed up, in my opinion. So let's go to the weather here. So you can see right here, the Long Beach, California, United States. It gives you the whole 9 yards. And usually you would just be able to tap here and it would give you the chance of rain, etc., etc. You don't need that because all of that stuff is down here. So you see, today it's sunny. Currently it's 72. The high today was forecast as 82. It goes ahead and shows you the sunrise, the sunset, chance of rain, humidity, the wind speeds, feels like, precipitation, pressure, visibility, and all that stuff. Now, if you guys will also notice that they got rid of Yahoo Weather and actually went with the Weather Channel for this. Also want you to look at right here. Not only are you getting today, you're basically getting a 10-day forecast. So that is awesome. Kudos to Apple for doing that, because if you look right here, it shows now, and then you just keep scrolling over, scrolling over. I mean, you're at all the way up until 6 p.m. tomorrow. And then if you look right here, it kind of gets rid of the giant numbers there for the temperature. We've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday again. So nice, well, first of all, nice weather in Long Beach, but you get the point. You got a whole 10-day forecast here instead of just, you know, the 5 or the 7-day view that you've had in the past. You don't have to tap there anymore. All of your stuff, your sunrise, sunset, chance of rain, all that stuff is down here at the bottom. So kudos to Apple for implementing that. Hopefully that stays the same, if not gets better. I would love to see that, you know, stay on the iOS 8 in the final build when it is released in the fall. And one last thing I want to show you here is actually on the camera app. I know I went into this briefly yesterday about how you can go ahead and set a timer there. I will let you know is when you do set the timer, so we'll go ahead and set it for 3 seconds, and you do go to take the picture, the LED flash on the back of the device actually flashes to let you know 3, 2, 1, and here's the picture. Not only does it do that, but it also goes ahead and takes burst shots, so you're guaranteed to get the best shot. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. Okay, so you saw the flashes going off in the background, and you've seen it take 11 burst shots. So let's go ahead and change it to 10 seconds, and we'll see more of the flashes and all that. So as you can see, right in the background, the flashes are going off. It's letting you know, hey, you know, it's counting down for you. You got 1 second left. Boom, 11 more shots in burst mode, so that way you have a better chance of getting the best possible picture on there. So that's just a few extra things that I found useful on iOS 8 Beta 1. Of course, you know, there's things that are broken, things that don't work, but that's to be expected. As I said before in my last video, it is a beta. These were just extra things that I thought were kind of cool. One thing I will say is you do get iBooks installed as soon as you install the software. However, I haven't been able to get my books on there. They're all in my iCloud. I go to download them and they just simply do not download. But hey, like I said, beta software, it's to be expected. Just wanted to go ahead and show you guys a few extra things that I thought were kind of cool and maybe that you could benefit off of as well. So that's it. If you guys like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. As always, click up top to subscribe, share the video, favorite the video, share it on Twitter, Facebook, and all that other goodness of social media. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate every one of you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.